Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Richa. It's finally spring and I know I've been away for a month and I'm so sorry to my 115 subscribers. Thanks. But the weather this year in New Jersey has been crazy. It's been so cold. It's been snowing more than ever. I guess Mother Nature had a major mood swing. I don't know what that was all about. But the thing that I will say about me is weather has a major impact on my mood. I mean, if it's sunny outside, I'm happy. If it's raining, as long as I'm inside, it's fine. But yeah, anything cold related, I do not want to do any of that. And this year, more than ever, I've been waiting for spring. And having a harsh winter, this girl doesn't mind the spring allergies or flies this season. So today in this video, I am sharing with you things to do in spring. I have done videos on what to do in the winter, so that's why I just think it's fitting when I'm coming back after a month to kickstart this video this season with things we can do during the springtime. So let's get right into it. So the first category that we're going to talk about is outdoor activities. The sun is out. I mean, some days you have, the spring showers, but it's fine. These are things that we can do outside and really have a great time. Number one is fly a kite. Oh my god, like this is like one of my favorite things. I don't have that much experience because the only time I usually fly kites is when I'm in India, and we have, I think it's like January 14th, correct me if I'm wrong. They have a day where it's the kite festival basically, and my parents are from Gujarat, I'm Gujarati, and it's a major thing. So flying kites, I think is so fun. And in India, it's a culture where you get on the terrace and you fly kites, you have competitions, and your main goal is to cut the kites of the other people to just basically winning. So I think it's so much fun. Second one you can do is pick your own farm for tulip. Right now during the spring, and tulips are one of my favorite flowers. There's plenty of tulip farms where you can just go there, you pay an entrance fee, and you pick your own tulips to just take home. Right now is also a great time to go and visit a farmer's market. You can pick up some good, flowers or some seasonal vegetables or fruits, which is so nice. And it's a nice outing to go with someone like your family, friends, boyfriend, husband, whatever it might be. The fourth one on the list is a flower foraging. I think it's so cool that there's like, I just feel like it's so springy to see like the flowers blooming and everything, and you just go to your local park or anywhere where you can find flowers and just look for flowers, pick them up, and just collect them and bring a little you can do a small bouquet or small vase of just those spring flowers, which is so beautiful. Next one is a simple one, but it's to read a book outside. I mean, the whole winter, if you're a reader, you probably been reading a book by the fireside, if not just inside the house. Spring is that nice time where it's not too hot, not too cold, and you can just, sit outside under a tree or in a hammock and just read a book. And I feel like the wind and everything just makes it so nice. I used to do that when I was a child, when I was living in Sweden, and of course I had child books, but it was so much fun. Next one is get ice cream. Go to an ice cream parlor, go to a local one, and just try the flavors. It is so nice. Again, I'm gonna mention this, but the weather is perfect for an ice cream because it's not too hot, it's not too cold, and it's just nice. I have a local ice cream person here. I am going next week with a couple of friends, and I just know we're gonna have so much fun. The ice cream place that I'm going to is in a little town, and it's a very cozy town. So it just, the whole vibe is just gonna be so nice. Next one is visit a botanical garden. I mean, these are popping like crazy right now here in my town. A lot of people are talking about it. They have like these indoor gardens, and it's very nice. Like they have like small tiny waterfalls, so the sound of water is very soothing and calming for me. and I think it would be a great day out on the weekends when you have some time. Next one is go to an amusement park. So I live in New Jersey and we have Six Flags here, and they're just opening up the park again. I know that we have spring break right now, so they've opened up for the whole week, but now they're just opening on the next week. They're going to be opening for the weekends. I already have a plan of going to Six Flags with my sister, my mom, and my niece. Hopefully I can vlog about that, so we'll see. But I miss going to Six Flags. I can't remember the last time I went to Six Flags, but this year was my mission to get myself there and go. And I chose this time especially because summertime is so hot. I don't want to be waiting in long lines or anything like that. Spring, it's cooler, yet it's sunny, and I'm hoping there are not that many people at the park, and therefore there are no long lines over there. Next one is for all those people that are into yoga and meditation. Do a yoga or meditation session outside. You can do it in your yard, backyard, do it there. If you have a garden, or if you've started and you get some peace over there, do that. Another thing is you can also host a yoga, not a yoga party, but yoga session or meditation session. So I think it's a great hosting activity that you can do as well. Now, especially during this season, I know in New York City they're having this, but you can go and visit a cherry blossom event where they have lots and lots of cherry blossoms. You can just go and visit that, and the beautiful pink colors, it just hits you in a different way. And I think that if you're into those kind of things, you should definitely go and check it out. Next is visit a sculpture park. We have actually one in South Jersey. We have one over there. I forgot the name of it, but I am gonna put it right here so you guys, if you guys are in New Jersey or plan to come to New Jersey, you can go and visit that. Also, we have a local one in my town, and it was like a hidden gem. I don't know if too many people know about that, but I found out from my sister when she was going on her random walk, and during the pandemic she was doing a lot of that, and she stumbled upon that. And I went there and I was like, wow, not too many sculptures, but it is something that you can do and just admire the sculptures that are there. Next one is something that I am looking forward to because I am getting in my adult era, and that is to plant your flowers and your veggies. They say, well, actually every region is different, every state is different depending on your climate. I have done so much research on this, still doing research on this. I'm going to be a first-time gardener, and if you have seen my previous videos, those were the things that I did tell you that I will do. And it's time to do it. So I am going to be planting my flowers and everything, my veggies. Mid-April is the time that they say for New Jerseyans to get that going. Also, you have to read the specific specific vegetables and flowers that you want to plant. You have to look at when is the right time to do that. So definitely one of the things that I'm really looking forward to, and I just think it's gonna be a good experience. And it's just an experience for me because I've never gardened, so I'm not even gonna put that pressure on myself that, oh, if it's not good then I'm just gonna not do it next year. No, I'll try it again, and let's see if we have some vegetables or flowers. Next thing is related to flowers is pick or buy your own flowers. You can go to many flower shops and buy nice flowers. You can even do flower arranging with that. So I think that's a very nice experience. And I think spring is the time when I feel like I should have flowers in the house, just because it just changes the entire environment. I don't know what it is, but it just feels good. The last thing is related to gardening, which is start your herb garden. I love herbs. One of my favorite ones are cilantro. I like dill. What else do I like? I like mint, things like that. So I am definitely starting an herb garden. It's going to be separate from my vegetable garden, but I'm just going to be like an herb garden. And I would love to go and just be like, oh, I feel like picking this up today, so why don't I go to my garden and pick some basil or some cilantro. It's so nice. Next category is DIYs that you can try. I am a DIY lover. I love looking for inspiration from Pinterest or, you know, going on YouTube or Instagram or whatever it is, and I love looking at that. And I like doing it. So here are a few of my DIYs that you can do for the springtime. Number one is make a bird feeder. There's so many cool bird feeders you can make besides the traditional one. And I think it's so much fun. We have a lot of birds that come in our backyard, and it's just nice. They get a little home, you know, where they can eat peacefully and stuff. Along with the bird feeder, you can also make a bird bath. So just however you want to DIY, you can make a bird bath. You know, birds are getting really, like, they get really hot during the summertime, so they really like a bird bath just to cool them down, and I think it's so nice. Third one is make a spring wreath. I like to make wreaths for every season. I just think it's so cute, so nice. You can make it with real flowers, or you can make it with artificial flowers. I prefer the artificial flowers because I don't have to worry about maintaining them drying out or anything like that. For me, if I just make the wreath, I would like it to, you know, be there for the spring and the whole summer basically. Next is, and which I used to do a lot when I was in Sweden, is making flower crowns. I just love the aesthetic of flower crowns. I used to make it when I was a kid, when I was living in Sweden during Midsummer. So Midsummer is a big event that happens during, I think it's the day before officially, like when officially the summer begins, and there is a whole cool tradition with that. You make flower crowns, you dance around and everything, and that is something that I want to do this year, and maybe I will get a chance to do that when I'm in Sweden. Let's see. But yeah, next one is to make pressed flower jewelry. Oh, I think they are so pretty. They're just so beautiful. I don't wear too many jewelries, but when I looked into this, it's something that I really wanted to try. I think it's such a cool thing, and you can also do that with friends and family. It's just like a nice session that you can bring people together and do it, and I think they're very darling and very cute, so that is something I am definitely trying out to do. Next is something retro, something analog, but I think we need to bring this back, and that is to make postcards. I love the idea of making postcards that you can just randomly send. If you're traveling, you have like a postcard, instead of buying them, make postcards. I'm definitely doing that. I want to make a few bunch of the postcards. I'm going to be traveling this year to Sweden and a lot of different places this summer. Can't wait. But I was thinking I could bring some postcards with me, the ones that I make, and just send it off from there. And I think that would be very, very cute to do. And I think a lot of people that I know will appreciate that. And the last one on my list is paint flower pots. I think they're so cute. I came across this last year, and I really, really wanted to do this. But I think it was like during the fall time when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not planting anything right now. But it will be a great thing to do over the summer. And actually, my sister is coming with my niece for Easter. We're gonna have a session where we're gonna be doing some painting on our flower pots. Also, we're gonna be planting some flowers, and we're also gonna be making spring wreaths. So a lot of these things that I shared with you, I'm already doing them. But I think that would be very cute, and there's so many good like designs and everything. Do your own design. What I've seen for most of it is they buy like the terracotta pots. That's what I bought too. I think they're more workable than something that has already been sealed. But yeah, I think that would be so much fun. Next category is food and drinks. I have loved cooking for, I can't remember how long. I mean, I think from like the past 5-6 years I've been really, really into cooking. I don't know what it is. I didn't know even the letter C for cooking when I was in college. I was struggling, but I think I made it a mission that I wanted to learn how to cook. And some of the dishes that came out were actually, I surprised myself. But it is something that I love. And you tell me that you love cooking, we're gonna be best friends. So the first one that I'm gonna share with you for this category is bake a carrot cake. I love carrot cake, especially with the fresh carrots that you can get. Oh my god, it's so good. At my job that I'm working at, my coworker, she made a fresh carrot cake. Oh my god, that was so good. And carrot cakes are one of my favorite cakes to have, and especially like during the spring, I think it's so nice. Now since this is spring, and yes, this video is going to come out on Easter Day, but you can also do this after Easter, is to make chocolate nests. These are very fun. I looked into it. I think they're so cute. Also something that you can do with your kids. I think they will have a lot of fun. And maybe you guys already know, but if you make some chocolate nest, you can get the chocolate eggs, mini eggs, and you can just put it in something fun that you can do, something that you can eat. And I think that's a great idea for a quick bake, non-bake kind of thing. Next is make jam. This is something that I've been wanting to do, and I've looked into a lot of recipes on how to make strawberry jam. My favorite jam is strawberry jam, and I was thinking that how wholesome would that feel to just make your own jam, and if you have enough batches you can just give it to your friends and family, and it's so like, I don't know, takes you back in time, which is so nostalgic. Next one is very simple, yet I think it's gorgeous, is to make edible flower ice cubes. I think they're so gorgeous. I've seen so many like pictures of those things, and I'm gonna be hosting some summer parties this you know, this summer after I come back from my vacation. I think it's such a cute, very elegant touch to something so simple. So that is something that you can do. And I think like the whole, if you are making a summer drink or even a spring drink, you add that, it adds a little touch of elegance. Talking about drinks, make some spring drinks. There's so many drinks that you can make. If you like drinking alcohol, you can make so many nice refreshing alcoholic drinks. Or I don't drink alcohol, so I would go for mocktails, but fresh mint, pineapple, those kind of drinks are very refreshing. And especially when it's starting to warm up, coming home or just on a day you feel like drinking something, instead of, you know, drinking like a soda or something, you can have a refreshing drink. This is one of my favorite ones. The one that I'm talking about now is making a fruit salad. I just love a bowl of fruit salad, different fruits and everything. How I used to make it before would be I would make my fruit salad and I would whip up some whipped cream so you can eat it with that. It was so good. But if you're health conscious, if you're dieting or whatever that case may be, just a bowl of fruits is just so nice. Next category is hosting parties. This is one of my favorite. I am getting in that era where I want to be hosting, and I think it's just nice to bring people along. So here are some few ideas that you can host that, you know, it's gonna be fun. Like I talked about before, but you can host a pot your plant party where everybody gathers, you have your different pots, everybody pots their plant, have some food and drinks, and I think it's such a wholesome party, wholesome experience, and it's just wonderful. Next one is host a fairy garden party. This is so nice because you can host a fairy garden tea party. There's so many different routes. You can put a projector outside, watch a fairy movie, food and drinks and stuff like that. Just beautiful. And spring is, I feel like spring is so associated to fairies for some reason, but I think it's very cute. Next is a craft night party. This is the ideal time when I think there are so many more varieties of doing different crafts. So bring your girlfriends along, bring your friends, family, whoever it is, bring them along. Set up kind of like a class atmosphere, or just doing it together and just host that party. I am going to one, actually this is an event but I'm going to a sip and script one. Like I said before, if you haven't watched my videos, go and check it out, because a lot of these things I've talked about in my previous video. But I am getting into penmanship. I need to improve my handwriting, and just the beauty of writing in calligraphy is just something so, you know, reminds you of how, what an impact. You just feel like, I am like that. If I see something in calligraphy, I just feel like, oh wow, I mean, the 1800s, ooh, you know. And especially watching Bridgerton, yeah, I would want that. So I'm going to a sip and script event with my sister. It's towards the end of April, so I cannot wait to attend that. They're teaching modern calligraphy, but I just want to, simple reason is that I want to improve my handwriting. That's it. Next is, which is great for kids too, but there is also perfect for adults, is a scavenger hunt. Just have a random scavenger hunt, you know, in the park or in your backyard, wherever you want. I think it's so much fun. It doesn't matter what age you are, it's always fun. Next is host an outdoor nature painting day. So you just have people in your backyard or on wherever you want, and just even in the park you can create that, and have like an hour and a half, whatever time you want, and just have people just naturally paint anything that they find in the nature. I think that is so, it's very relaxing, and at the same time you're getting connected to nature, which I think nowadays we need them more than ever. That's just my personal reason why I would do that, but hey, spending some time in nature is always very, very nice. Next one is a wine tasting and a cheese platter party. So this is really nice for those people that, you know, do like wine and things like that. You can just grab a whole bunch of, you know, different varieties of wine, have a little wine tasting, rate the wine, how you think and stuff. Along with that, you can serve a platter of cheese. I know wine and cheese go really well together, and I think that is something really fun. Next is host an outdoor movie night. So it can be in your backyard again. Put up a screen, a projector, have everybody gather and just watch a movie that you want to watch. I would prefer like nighttime. I think it's so nice when everything calms down. I think that's very, very cozy. The next one is host a mixology class, something like a mocktail, a cocktail, where you probably have curated some drinks yourself or some recipes, and you just host that class, teaching your friends and family different ways that they can make drinks that are refreshing, and they get to learn something, and they can do that when they want to do it. Next one I think is so nice, which is a farmer's market party. It's going to be a dinner party. You can make it in a potluck style. If you have a few friends that came with you, or family even, who came with you to a farmer's market, everybody gets to decide something that they have picked up from the farmer's market, make it into their own rendition of a dish that they want to do, and just share that delightful food. Next one is an afternoon tea. I love an afternoon tea, and usually I drink coffee, and I need coffee in the morning, 1 or 2 cups, sorry, but I need that. But rest of the day I would drink tea. It's a lot lighter on my stomach, and I prefer that, and just having some biscuits and some tea would be so perfect. Now I have 4 extra ones that you can just, you know, slide it in during your summer, or sorry, during your spring. Summer hasn't come yet, so relax. I'm too excited for the summer. The extras are, we all know, spring means spring cleaning. You can throw that in there. I definitely went through a major spring clean. Still have a lot to do, but I went through my closet, did major spring cleaning on that. I still have the stuff. Just did some things that I needed to just get rid of, and I did. Second one is, if you didn't know, you can decorate for your house for spring. What? I mean, who knew? But seriously, if you haven't already decorated your room or your house, wherever your living situation is, whatever, you can decorate your home for spring. That is perfectly fine. Third one is change up your style. That is something that I have definitely done. I just realized the things that I had in my closet were, I kind of outgrew them. They don't really fit my style anymore, not my personality anymore. So I did a lot of shopping. Now, I'm not encouraging you, if you're watching this video, I'm not encouraging you to go and spend money, thousands and thousands of dollars or whatever currency you have on clothes. Buy it a little by little, what you need, and don't spend and waste all your money on things like that. But whatever you think you need, and then slowly you can build your closet with that. I didn't actually shop for 2.5 years actually. So that's the reason why I thought it was high time for me to buy some new clothes. And again, like, the things that I was wearing before didn't really fit my style, so I decided to get rid of them. The last thing is plan your summer vacation. I am so excited. This summer is that in June I'm flying out to Sweden. We're going to Sweden. I haven't been to Sweden for 6 years, which is shocking because I go back home every year. But in the past 5-6 years, it's been work, it's been busy and stuff. And this year, I said, I'm going, no matter what. So we're going to Sweden, we're going to England, mainly in London. We're going to Scotland, Denmark. That's what we're doing. Those are the 4 countries we're going to. And I cannot be more excited. I'm literally counting days. And I do realize that I have to start planning. And I have to see what needs to be done, because I've done this before where I would plan maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, and I missed out on so many things. This trip is something that I've really needed. Just simply because I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I really need a real vacation. I want to explore more things. Even though I'm from Sweden, there are a lot of things, a lot of places that I haven't seen or done. So that is something that I want to do. So yeah, if you're planning or want to, you know, go for your summer vacation, start planning. This is the ideal time to start planning for your summer vacation. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you liked this video. Just thinking and talking about this, I am so excited for spring, to be honest. There's a lot of fun things over here, and I think these are more like, these things are fantastic. I think they're very wholesome, and I can't wait till you guys try. If you guys try it, for my 115 subscribers, leave a comment down below. Let me know that you know, you've tried any of these things and you're planning to try these things. So yeah. Also, I did want to mention that I did take a month off, but that was because I was just not feeling it. Main reason why I didn't post for a month is really that I was trying to figure out what kind of videos I want to make and stuff. Should I go into a niche subject or things like that? And I just realized that I don't want to be niched down to anything. I am doing things that I love and I want to share those things. I don't have a specific niche for any of the things because my interest is in many things. And I'm just here to share with you guys. Hope you guys like these videos. There are going to be vlogs, there are going to be DIYs, things like that that I truly enjoy. I also filmed videos the last month when I did record them. I recorded them all together, but really also the reason why I didn't want to post those is because I might be feeling some way one week, and then the second week I'm not feeling that. So I just wanted to take a break, and then I'm gonna film every week based on what I'm doing, based on like how I'm feeling, so you're up to date with that. And so if you want to join my channel, want to join my community, just know it's not going to be a niche-based thing. And I hope you guys are okay with that, and I hope you guys follow me. So if you haven't already, subscribe, because I only have 115 subscribers. I need more. I need all you guys to watch my videos. So, so subscribe to my channel. And now the spring is out here. Out here? Now the spring is here. I will be posting a lot of things on my Instagram. So here's my Instagram handle. Pause this video, go on Instagram, follow me, because you will see a lot of things that I'm going to be doing in spring, summer, a lot of cool fun things. So hope to see you there as well. Other than this, I hope this video was nice comeback after a month. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, like this video, do not forget to subscribe. Just saying, with all love. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which is gonna come out next week, so keep an eye out for that. All right guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I kinda adore you, but don't get too proud. You're like my favorite snack, I won't say it out loud. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not, but hey, you're